It has been a long fight for equal pay for the women of U.S. soccer, and they only had to win 4 World Cups to the men's team's 0 to get there.
Back in 2016, 5 of the game's best players filed a wage discrimination complaint with the EEOC, catapulting the team as champions for equal pay rights.
We continue to be told we should be grateful just to have the opportunity to play professional soccer.
In court documents, the women argued that they earned just over a third of what the men made for the same number of games. Opposing lawyers claimed the men's team required more skill than the women's team.
The women's 2015 win netted less than $2 million, while the men made more than $5 million, losing in the round of 16 the year before.
For those keeping score, the women have won 4 World Cup trophies since 1991. The men haven't even made a semifinal since 1930.
These efforts have sparked a movement in women's sports.
In 2010, we fought for our first CBA with basic pay. We won the Asian Cup and went back to our part-time jobs,
with the Australian national team joining the fight.
In 2013, we signed a new deal to make sure we got our laundry done for us.
In 2015, FIFA made us play the World Cup on artificial pitches. The grass was fake and the disrespect was real.
As our platform has grown, we've shown the world that women's football is a powerful force for good by supporting the causes close to our hearts.
While the United States women's national team saw improvements with endorsements from the likes of Snoop Dogg, sadly, the fight lingers. A new report from CNN outlined the following. Those athletes competing at this year's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand will on average earn just 25 cents for every dollar earned by men at their World Cup last year. Year over year has seen steady growth. However, what this shows is how much FIFA has to play with and how little they care to distribute amongst its players. After all,
Sepp Blatter, the president of FIFA, world football's governing body, showered in fake money.
Here we go, Sepp.
This is an organization rife with corruption. From former head Sepp Blatter to current president Gianni Infantino.
Today I feel Qatari. Today I feel Arab. Today I feel African. Today I feel gay. Today I feel disabled. Today I feel a migrant worker.
Who has followed Blatter's lead in running the quote-unquote non-profit. Take Jamaica's national team, for example. The Associated Press put out a troubling report on how one player's mother, that being Sandra Phillips Brower, launched a GoFundMe. Yes, a GoFundMe with a goal of raising $50,000. And why did they do this? Jamaica is among several Women's World Cup teams that have expressed frustration over pay issues and national team budget cuts. They claimed they haven't received what was guaranteed in their contracts, that being payment. But it's not just Jamaica. A fortnight before the start of the tournament, South Africa's team boycotted a tune-up because of the lack of bonuses offered by the SAFA and no written agreements about World Cup payments. Nigeria's team met to discuss a potential withholding of labor from their tournament after the Nigerian Football Federation told them they would not be paid match bonuses for the tournament. We can't keep suffering and smiling, a source said. They dare not treat the Nigerian men's team like this. Is it because we are women? We must put a stop to this. And the Canadians, ranked number 7 prior to the World Cup, also have a dispute on their hands. They have been without a labor deal since the last one expired at the end of 2021. Canada's women, the reigning Olympic soccer champions, have demanded equal pay, following the lead of their American counterparts, who last year reached a landmark CBA with the U.S. Soccer Federation. Not to leave out, the women's soccer team has received far less investment than the Canadian men, though the women have a far better track record of success. DW News found as a whole some 29% of international women footballers said that they had not received any payments from their national teams. With CNN's report, the findings are troubling. Across the board, top female players get paid the same or less in a year than what male soccer players of the same level receive per month.